Tonight on Shark Tank on ABC, 8 p.m., you're going to see our next guest. She's a St. Louis mom, and she's the newest billionaire, Talia Goldfarb. Welcome to Big 550 KTRS.
Thank you so much.
All right, your product is Myself Belts.
Yes.
And we'll get to the product in a second. But first, once you invented this product, how did you get on Shark Tank?
So it took about a decade because I've been in business for 10 years, but I decided in the spring to apply. I've been watching the show for a while as a fan and thought it was kind of a crazy thing. I didn't think I'd ever be able to have the guts to go on there. And plus, how would I get picked?
Sure.
But anyway, then I decided to just try. So I sent in a video application, and literally like 4 days later, a casting director called, and it started the process, which is a long process of getting through different hoops that you don't know how many more hoops there are.
How long ago did you film it?
So I applied in March. I filmed in June, and I've been keeping this huge secret for all these months.
So June, July, August, September,
it's a very
October.
long time to keep a secret.
4.5 months.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, so you can't tell us what happened tonight. We just
have
to wait and see.
Correct.
Okay, so what is your product?
So Myself belts are a belt that is easy for anyone to fasten. It's a one-handed patented belt closure, and it was inspired by my son when he was potty training many years ago. He was skinny and his pants wouldn't stay up without the bulk of a diaper, and I went searching for a belt for him and discovered that there were no belts on the market that were made for little kids, for little hands to fasten easily and independently. So I was complaining to my sister one day, and she said, why don't we come up with a solution? So I was a social worker before. I had no background in this, nor did my sister. But we decided to invent a belt closure that was easy for kids. It's one-handed, and it also has applications for teens and adults with special needs or hand dexterity problems for any reason, because it's just a one-handed, easy closure.
And you did this 10 years ago?
10 years ago.
So where can you buy this belt now?
So they're mainly sold in independent boutiques. So locally here, Women's Exchange, Purple Cow, Finders Keepers, just an assortment of stores. And then around the country, independent boutiques also, and online on our website, myselfbelts.com.
And so obviously you're hoping to get a big store deal.
So, people go on Shark Tank for a lot of different reasons. I've been doing this for a long time, and I'd only been able to grow the business to a point. And I knew that there was so much more potential, and that's why I went on the show. But lots of people go on for lots of reasons. But the exposure of the show is incredible, whether you get a deal or don't get a deal.
How much were you asking for?
I can't tell you that. That was good, though. You slid that right
in. All right. If you can't tell us how much you were asking for, how much did you get?
Can you tell us this at least? Being in the Shark Tank, because I watch it every Friday night. Whew. Man, they really grill you.
They've been tough this season. It's fun. It's been fun to watch because some of the people I recognize that I saw out there. But it's intense. It is intense.
So even if you don't get the money, the bump from just the exposure's got to be something worthwhile.
Correct.
Yeah.
I mean, I've talked to some other people who've had businesses on the show, and the attention your website gets, lots of websites crash. Like my whole focus today is hoping and crossing everything that my website stays up.
You want your website to crash.
You don't want your website to crash. You want all those people, but you want your website to be strong.
Okay, all right. So you want it to be one more person and it crashes.
Sure, but no, I don't want any crashing.
But knocking on doors to distributors and big corporations and big department stores and belt stores, and what did they say? Why didn't they want to take this?
So we've had really good success over the years. We were impacted by the recession. We've been sold in Stride Rite and Nordstrom, and I was on the belts were on QVC, and we've had some great little bumps. But then different things have happened that have affected our trajectory from just keeping going up.
Right.
So it's just standing the test of time. And a decade later, figuring out after the recession, as things now seem to be on the upswing, how to impact the environment again.
Yeah.
And to be on QVC, you would think that would have definitely given you
our
a bump.
adult belts were on. They don't have the kid belts on there, but the adult belts were on.
So
it was very exciting.
You have them for adults.
We do.
You have them for children.
We do.
And you have all sorts of styles.
We do. So for kids, we have an assortment of patterns for kids ages 2 to 12. And they're great. In the beginning, it was invented for my son potty training, but there's a huge school uniform market in this country, and many, many kindergartners are required to wear belts that they cannot do. So teachers love our belts. They don't have to help the kids in the bathroom. The kids can be independent. We give parents peace of mind that they're sending their kids to school. They're not going to have an accident,
right?
Because they can quickly wait to the last minute and then quickly undo their belt. So there are all these applications. And when we started, we only went up to a 6, and now we go up to a 12 for kids.
Did you ever talk to the Cardinals about licensing Cardinal logos on the belts?
We would love that. There's a big expense to that, but that's a whole industry that I would love to get into is licensing.
It's amazing though that you've been doing it for 10 years and no one has come up with this yet.
Well,
throughout the years.
Well, it's patented. So,
but you guys patented
we
it.
patented it.
Right.
But before that, no, I was shocked that it was an invention because it's very simple.
All right. So, Talia Goldfarb tonight, Shark Tank. What's the website?
myselfbelts.com.
Okay. Now, the fact that you mentioned here on the Big 550
it's going to crash right now.
It means it might crash. Yeah. So, I mean, we're going to tell people that it was Shark Tank, but really it was coming on this show.
Definitely.
Wait till you're going to see the spike in your numbers on your webpage today. Thanks to the Big 550 KTRs.
Thank you so much.
How much is the belt?
$16.95. The children's belts. The leather belts are $18.95, and the adult belts are $28.95.
And they look like real belts.
They do. The faux buckle gives the appearance of a regular belt. It's like a little magic trick.
Yeah. All right, good. Talia Goldfarb, the website.
Thank you so much.
The website one more time?
myselfbelts.com.
myselfbelts.com. Kelly, does she get the money?
I
think she
sure
turns
she
him
does.
down. I think she turns him down.
No, I think
you stick it to those guys.
I think she's going to go with maybe Lori.
predictions.
I think she's going to go with Lori.
No. She's going to say, no, beat it, jokers. I can do it myself. St. Louis mom, entrepreneur. One more time, the website?
myselfbelts.com.
Talia, good luck.
Thank you so much.
Quick check, St. Louis.